live?
Yeah, like about a 4.
About a 4? Okay,
Not
that's not too bad. That's not too bad. Well, I'm sorry you're in pain at all. First things first, my name is Lenzi Marshall. I'm going to be your occupational therapist today. Did anyone tell you that I was coming by?
Yes, they did mention that someone was gonna
Okay,
to
fun.
work on some stuff with me.
Nice, yes. So I am here. Do you know what OT is, what occupational therapy is?
Can't say I know very much about it. This is my first time doing something like this.
Okay. Well, a lot of people think that I'm here to help them find a job, but that is not what I do. It's not what I'm here for, actually. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to help you with specifically some self-care tasks. I heard that you would like to get into some toileting tasks and most specifically some toileting transfers for whenever you are released at home. So I'm here to help you get those activities that you need to do, like dressing, toileting, bathing, but also the activities that you might enjoy doing, like cooking and gardening, dancing perhaps. So I'm just here to help facilitate your ability to be able to do those things, even though we have this new condition here. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Perfect. All right. So as far as the condition, I know that we're working with a left total hip replacement. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. You said that your pain is a 4, and then just really quickly, can I just have you state your name and date of birth, please?
Ashley, and my birthday is March 31st, 1994.
Okay, wonderful. And then again today we are going to work on some toileting transfers. I am going to have to put my hands on you to kind of help you maneuver through our tasks. Is that okay that I do that?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. All right, let's get started. Just set up here. Perfect. That's a little bit closer. All right, so I know that we are on oxygen, so we are going to be maneuvering with our oxygen tank today, but hopefully by the time that you're discharged, you shouldn't need the oxygen tank. So we'll try primarily on the education of the toileting and the walking, so on and so forth. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to switch your oxygen over to the tank so that we can go over to our bedside commode. Have you had anything to eat yet today?
Yeah, I had a light lunch. But,
Okay.
yeah, just my appetite's not quite there, so.
Okay. Yeah, that's understandable, definitely understandable. Okay, so what we are going to do is we're going to first start by getting you edge of bed. Now, safety precautions. Have they gone over your safety precautions with you?
They did say some stuff that I can't do, but it was just a lot, so I'm not really sure.
Yes, it is a lot. So what we're not able to do is, it's called, you can have a little acronym, it's called 90 Pigeons Crossing, all right, and that can help you learn to remember your safety precautions. So what we mean by 90 is there's going to be no 90-degree bending at the hip. Okay, so whenever we are bending, you never want to go fully down. You're always going to want to be more at a 45-degree angle with that hip, maybe leaning back. Where we're good to no crossings, and what that means is you're never going to be able to cross your legs, right? So we don't want your appendages crossing midline. So no crossing of the legs. And then when we have our pigeons, if you think about your toes, right, we never want to be pigeon-toed, meaning that your toes are facing each other. Your toes are always going to be straight ahead, okay? So again, no bending at 90 at the hips. We're not going to cross those legs, and then we're not going to have those toes facing each other. Just those 3 simple things. 90 pigeons crossing. Little trick that got me through OT school.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so what I'm going to have you do is I'm going to first have you, again, remembering that we cannot bend at 90 degrees, I'm going to have you go ahead and place your hands onto the bed, and then slowly push yourself up. Again, not coming to that 90. Yep, this is perfect. This is what we call a long sit. Very nice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to help your leg come over, but you're going to do the rest, and we're going to scoot until we're edge of the bed, and your foot is going to be on the floor, or both feet, okay? Is that all right?
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm just here for support. So you go ahead, you scoot, make sure you keep those hips from going to that 90 degrees. Yes, keep scooting. Very nice. Nicely done. Nice. Oh, okay. All right, and we'll place this down. Okay, how you doing? How you feeling?
Yeah, that's not too bad.
Okay. All right, so
This does feel a bit weird though. But
it does feel weird. It does feel. Luckily, it's temporary, but it does feel very weird. I do apologize. So this might even feel a little bit more weird. We're gonna go ahead and put the gait belt on you just for safety during our transfer. Right, it might be a little tight, like what the kids say nowadays. It might be a little snatched, but once we get it moving and grooving, I promise the gait belt will loosen up.
sounds good.
Perfect. And And then just another quick thing I want to mention, you have been laying down for a couple of days now out of surgery. So once we do stand up, you might even feel it right now sitting up, but once we are standing and we get moving around, you might feel lightheadedness, and that is to be expected, but if that gets worse throughout the session, please let me know and we'll take a breather, we'll reassess before moving forward, okay?
Sounds good.
Okay, so nice. So what we're gonna do here is I'm gonna demo how you're gonna stand up. So you're already in this beautiful long sit, right? We're not at 90 here. We're gonna have this left knee straight, so you're gonna have your heel on the floor here, right? And so when we get up, you think of like a pregnant lady, right? A pregnant lady pushes herself up by the hips thrusting forward, and then she stands up, right? And so the same thing whenever we're sitting back down, right? We're gonna put those hands back, keep our hips up, and then we'll sit, just like so. All of that without having bended at the hips. Does that make sense? Yeah. And you'll have a chance to practice here. Right, so I'm gonna put you in front of this walker. Right, and we have our oxygen here. Very nice. And so I'm gonna be just here to the side. So again, now that you have that foot kicked out, you're gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna grab here, and you're gonna press up. You're gonna stand. Nice. And then we'll grab the hands of the walker. Very nice. How does that feel? I felt okay. Good. Okay, I'm just gonna have you standing for just a few seconds. Make sure we have some good balance going on. Good. Very nice. All right. So now what we'll do, I'm gonna do this another way, is we'll go ahead and we're gonna walk towards your bedside commode. Right. So remember, just weight bearing as tolerated. That means just put as much weight as you feel comfortable on that leg. I've got you here. Good, and you want to start that pivot, and then we'll back up. Very nice, and so this is where you're gonna reach back, grab the handles first, right? Keep those hips up towards the sky, and then we'll go ahead and we'll place that sit. Good. Oh, and then we're gonna lean back. Make sure we don't come. Yep. Always leaning back. Never want to come 90. How did that feel?
Yeah, that felt good. It does take a bit getting used to.
It does. And what is your setup in your restroom at home?
So yeah, I have my toilet and I do have my toilet paper here, kind of like against the wall. It's like, yeah, and my toilet's like back in the back wall.
Okay.
And I have a side wall here where the toilet paper holder is.
Okay, nice. Okay, so not too bad. So as far as any type of DME or adaptive equipment that you might want to use in toileting or toilet transfers, we can always suggest possibly a raised toilet seat, right? That just brings the toilet seat up a little higher. That way that it makes it easier to sit down into this nice lean back position. Also, they have DME, these commode chairs that you can also put over a toilet, or in, if that gets cumbersome, you can have at your bedside, kind of like it is here. You shouldn't have, if you have the toilet, you can twist to do, you don't, no wiping from the front, you can wipe from the back. If you need any type of tissue, adaptive equipment, we could look into long tongs for you. And then just here, this is every hip replacement's best friend. So this is what we just call a reaching stick. This is not really going to help you in terms of toileting, but you might still want to take it with you in case there's like a rug on the floor that you need to pick up and remove, kind of like safety issues, kind of get things out of your way, or if you happen to drop the toilet paper and maybe you want to pick it up. So something like that might be super useful as well. So, how do you feel so far in the transfer?
Pretty good.
Good. Okay, so now that we've practiced getting to the bedside commode, we'll practice getting back into the bed. Right? Which is going to be the same thing we just did, but everything in reverse. So when we get up, again, we're going to extend that knee. We're going to push pelvis up. Pelvis up. Pelvis, pelvis. Good. Now, when for standing, we'll grab that walker. Good. Then we'll go ahead and make our way. Good. Make our way to the bed. And then I'll bring this around. Good. And then when you pivot, we'll actually have you pivot towards me, just because our line is going to get a little tangled. So yeah, we'll pivot. There you go. Now we're dancing. Now we're moving, now we're grooving. Good. How you feeling so far?
Yep, pretty good.
Good. So again, so remember, whenever we're sitting down, we're gonna reach back behind for the bed. Yep, keep those hips up. Yes, perfect, perfect. Very nice. And then I will come assist you. So again, now we're just gonna scoot back into the bed, and I'm gonna be here to assist this leg. Yeah, just scoot. Keep lean back. Perfect. Well done, Ashley. Very well done. How are you feeling?
A little winded and tired.
A little winded
I
and
think I'll be okay.
tired. I do apologize about that, but we did just do a lot of work. So now I'm just gonna unhook your oxygen so I can put it back above for you. It's stuck. It's on there.
Oh my goodness, are you okay?
Oh my gosh, I was stuck on there pretty good. Oh my gosh, I'm fine. I'm great. Nah, I don't even look at us in the hospital. Perfect.
Well, you don't want to end up like me.
I know. Well, maybe I'll go to bed next to you. Then we can be total gal pals. Perfect. And then I'm gonna make sure to give you this call light. You